All right, now some fun and games, I guess. This is our crusher, our big crusher. We've taken this to trade shows. It gets a lot of attention, but it also serves a purpose. Right now, we're going to simulate basically a forklift crash. I believe there's about 500 pounds of weight on here, or this is going to be like a 5-mile-an-hour forklift hitting your rack, 5,000-pound forklift hitting your rack. Market-wise, this open back probably still is the most common rack on the market. Unfortunately, people still don't see closed tube as a value. I think they're getting that way, but this is still probably the most common rack on the market. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happens when a forklift hits the front of it. Come on. So that's a perfectly good example of a front collision on your rack. A lot more damage on the back than the front. So a lot of people think that I have to go to structural to get better impact resistance. So this is a similar 3-inch piece of structural channel. Everyone says structural has more impact resistance than roll form. I don't know. Open back and structural. So now I'm going to show you our two products. This is same gauge SK2000. Again, complete column versus the open back. I'm going to tell you right away that it's probably going to get damage to it, but we'll see how much compared to those two. So that's the SK2000. As I said, damage, but probably not catastrophic. That would probably be catastrophic at a warehouse. This would give you time to fix the problem. But we have a better solution even than that. You'll learn more about this tomorrow, but this is the same gauge SK2000 section. But inside we have our column core, which is just a piece of sheet metal bent into a U. It increases the impact resistance 5 times over our standard SK2000 pallet rack. hardly anything with it. I'm going to show you two more. With the open back, first off, the frontal impact had this kind of damage versus our kind of damage, but that's not the weak point on an open back system. It can take a fair beating this way. The weak point is really a side impact. So a forklift turning into an aisle and hitting the side, excuse me, or putting a load in and hitting the side. Watch what happens when a forklift hits the side of an open back. You think that rack might come down? Again, same gauge, same thickness, SK2000, no column core. Again, some damage. I didn't say it was going to be damage resistant, but which one do you want in your warehouse? Again, rack isn't rack. And then I'll do the column core. Again, same section, just the column core inserted. I think you guys saw the guillotine bounce off of it when it hit.
You stand up. Those are the only three that will stand up. The one that you have leaning, the last one will stand up. No, that's not going to work.
Same thing. This one won't stand, I know that. So. We're trying to think of some new ways to film this and get comparisons out and things like that. We need to update our video library. But I think the proof's in the pudding when you show someone what the rack can take and what it might cost them down the road.
Dan, will this video be available?
I think so. I don't know what our intent is at this point.
When you,
I'm not sure the timing.
when you were holding those up, just have the name underneath it, SK2000 column core underneath it. You can
Yeah?
take your pictures in Photoshop.
I like the ones that are side by side type of thing too. So I can do one more as long as this is up. Just to show you, this is a 4-inch piece of channel. Some people think, again, going wider is going to make a difference. Same gauge as the 3-inch. Whoop. Yeah, I screwed that one up. Yeah, please edit that. Operator error. So even a 4-inch channel is going to give you some damage. So. Any questions? If not,
The only reason you want to go to structural from that demo is because of capacity.
actually, and I think the guys will back me up on this, the main reason I think people use structural is the washdown ability of it. For like a food environment and freezer environments and stuff like that. Any of these has nooks and crannies where things can get into. With structural, they can be washed down and there's no nooks, crannies that stuff can build up on. Would you agree, Kurt?
What's that?
The main reason someone, besides, one of the main reasons someone would go to structural is because of the washdown ability of it. Sanitizing and things like that. Side impact,
You
yeah.
always think in terms of structural strength and integrity and capacity, and you've just demonstrated that those ones, if done right.
If done right,
Yeah.
can be as good as structural.
The capacity is small different though, right? Is it structural capacity that you have to use to it, much heavier capacity?
You can. You'll get higher,
Impact-wise, it's not any better.
nope. Capacity rise, you're right. You'll get a higher capacity on a structural frame. That'll be gone over tomorrow. Raymond and Kurt will go over that tomorrow. So, if not, we can head back across the street and get our headsets and eyeglasses, and Kim Hoppenrath, the plant manager here in Stevens Point, will give us a tour of this plant, and then we'll be done for today.